Rapper Rick Ross is now at the center of a legal battle after a lawsuit was filed against him and his company, Rick Ross Car Show, Inc.
In June 2023, a seemingly routine celebrity car show in Georgia exploded into a national controversy. Atlanta's WXIA-TV reported that rapper Rick Ross is at the center of a legal battle after a disabled attendee sued him for failing to accommodate wheelchair users. Ross's annual Rick Ross Car and Bike Show, held at his 235-acre Promised Land estate, drew massive crowds and even caused police to close nearby roads for traffic. But behind the glitz and luxury cars, one fan's experience was a nightmare. The show organizers had promised a wheelchair-accessible shuttle for disabled guests, but no such shuttle ever arrived. The fan, Darius Strotter of Florida, waited outside for hours in the hot sun and eventually gave up, forced to leave without seeing the show. This failure to provide promised ADA accommodations set off the lawsuit that would change how the car show operates. Welcome back to Tuna No Crust, the largest car TV show news on YouTube. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Let's roll. According to Strotter's complaint, he contacted the event weeks in advance, and organizers assured him a wheelchair van would transport him from a designated parking lot to the main event. When he arrived, however, no wheelchair van was on site. After waiting and being refused a refund, Strotter filed suit in April 2024 under the Americans with Disabilities Act, ADA. His attorney noted the grim irony. Everywhere you go, if you go to a hotel, if you go to a property, they have to be ADA compliant. That is what the law is, but it's more than the law, it's what's right. In other words, legal compliance aside, many on social media pointed out that basic accessibility is just common decency. The lawsuit even cited a social media post by Ross after the event. Lawyers noted Ross had boasted 300 acres, but everyone couldn't make it. A comment widely seen as mocking those who were excluded. Unsurprisingly, news of this ignited outrage. Critics on Twitter and Instagram called out the apparent insensitivity and demanded answers. For example, Atlanta attorney Daryl Cohen warned on TV that Ross was in for a very rough ride over this ADA issue.
I think Rick Ross and his partner may be in for a very rough ride.
By early 2025, the pressure was building. Reports from Hip Hop DX and The Shade Room said Ross quietly agreed to make changes to ensure future shows are accessible. Rather than fight the lawsuit, Ross's team arranged for round-trip wheelchair-accessible shuttles and even golf carts on site. Strotter's lawyer, John Hoover, summarized the outcome. Thanks to Darius Strotter and the other wheelchair users who came forward, the upcoming Rick Ross Car and Bike Show will be so wheelchair accessible that even golf carts will be provided to wheelchair users. In other words, the star is turning his sprawling estate into a genuine promised land for all fans. Rick Ross himself has not directly addressed the lawsuit in public. He's faced criticism for the initial lapse. Local reporters note that in 2022, Ross even threatened to run for mayor of Fayetteville when neighbors tried to ban the car show due to traffic complaints, showing he does respond when provoked. This time, instead of threats, Ross quietly complied with legal demands. Media outlets say he has chosen not to contest the ADA suit, opting to implement the fixes instead. Ross's silence on social media suggests he's hoping the upgraded accessibility will speak for itself. Speaking of events and accessibility, if you're planning to attend any upcoming concerts, sports games, or automotive shows, there's a smarter way to secure your tickets. Before paying full price, check out SeatGeek with code TUNA, 20 for $20 off purchases over $50. Their rating system shows you exactly whether you're getting a solid deal or being overcharged. Green lights mean great prices, red flags mean think twice. It's particularly useful for events where accessibility and seating location matter most. More details in the description below. Fans online have had a field day debating the incident. Disability rights advocates praised the legal outcome, while others questioned how an event of this size could have made such a basic oversight. The 11 Alive report highlights one stream of comments. Many viewers were stunned that a show built on exclusivity had locked someone out. One attorney on TV pointed out that ADA compliance is more than the law, it's what's right, echoing the general online sentiment.
As a wheelchair user, you don't have to give people advance notice to be in compliance. It's the law, and it's not optional.
Others defended Ross, saying he didn't do it intentionally and now is fixing things. The divide is clear. Some fans insist this incident shows Ross was neglectful, while others applaud him for finally correcting course. Prominent personalities related to the story have also weighed in indirectly. For context, consider that Rick Ross, born William Roberts, is a well-known rap mogul who made his name in Miami's hip-hop scene and now runs multiple businesses including this car show. Meanwhile, Darius Strotter, a wheelchair user from Miami, unexpectedly became the face of accessibility at a car show. Observers note that veteran TV producers and presenters, like the BBC's Top Gear team, have faced similar backlash when safety or ethical standards were questioned. In fact, Top Gear's current presenter Patty McGuinness posted on Instagram, "We were always going to be Bellins, but we were your Bellins." Thanks for all the love over the years, folks. Reflecting on being taken off air for the foreseeable future due to a bad crash rather than a lawsuit, even James May, ex-Top Gear host, said it'd be a shame if the BBC simply gave up on Top Gear after 46 years. These echoes show that when a car show stumbles, everyone from hosts to fans gets anxious. To see how unusual this is, look at other famous car show controversies. In 2015, the BBC fired Top Gear's Jeremy Clarkson after a report described his physical and verbal attack on a producer as unprovoked. That high-profile scandal showed fans that even their most outrageous star had limits. In 2023, the Motor Trend channel had an embarrassing slip on Roadkill. A segment featured a man with prominent Nazi tattoos, which viewers spotted and condemned. Jalopnik reported Motor Trend later quietly removed the offending footage, acknowledging it was a huge oversight. Reality shows like Street Outlaws and Wheeler Dealers have had rumors and crew departures over the years, though none became legal cases or international news like this. Each of these incidents, from Clarkson's tirade to Motor Trend's faux pas, sparked fan uproar and broadcaster apologies. The Rick Ross case is unique because it forced a change through law, not just PR. The Rick Ross car show saga is more than a celebrity lawsuit, it's a wake-up call. It underscores that fan experience and legal compliance go hand in hand. Poor planning can mar an event's reputation and invite expensive lawsuits, while inclusivity broadens the audience and avoids controversy. In practice, the lesson is that every large auto expo, race, or show must audit its ADA plan. Are there enough ramps? Are staff trained on assistance? Can someone in a wheelchair reach every exhibit and restroom? These questions had concrete answers at Ross's 2025 show, but not in 2024. Whenever the next celebrity car extravaganza is announced, fans will watch to see if ADA compliance is mentioned. At a minimum, Ross's case ensures that no one can claim ignorance of accessibility rules. In the wider genre of automotive entertainment, this moment matters because it normalizes inclusion. The lawsuits and settlements around Red Rocks, stadiums, and now Ross's show all send the message that accessibility is a baseline requirement. As Rolling Out summarizes, by making these changes, Rick Ross has taken a significant step toward more inclusive entertainment environments, improving things for disabled fans, and setting a new standard for venues everywhere. For the car show scene, the era of just wing it is over. Detailed, legally grounded accessibility planning is the new engine driving events forward. It's too early to say how lasting the fallout will be. Will other car shows double-check their ADA compliance? Will fans trust celeb-hosted events more or less? All we know is that one Florida man's lawsuit pushed Rick Ross to update the biggest things: buses, carts, parking, and maybe small things to sensitivity on social media. As lawyer John Hoover put it, the changes are a milestone for accessibility. So what do you think? Was Ross's response sufficient, or is more accountability needed? Has this story changed how you view fan events? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this deep dive, smash that like button, subscribe for more tuna no crust style coverage, and share this vid. After all, the best debates happen when the comments are rolling in. Until next time, stay fueled and stay fair. Tuna no crust, signing off.